Hello, everybody. This is your host, Matisfaction, and today we're going to be talking about the cold steel Oyabun. Oyabun. Um, this is kind of a cool knife. Um, it's got some neat features to it, and then I don't know. To be honest, to save you some time, I am not 100% impressed with it. But we'll get into that. Here's what it looks like all closed. But before we get started, today's beverage is 7-Up Zero Sugar. Nice and cold. Let's crack open a cold one with the knives. You could probably hear my cat. Apparently he thinks every time it's time to film, that's his time to shine. But it's not. He just had some radiation therapy, so he's really craving some cuddles. Poor little guy. It's no fun getting old, huh? I'm petting him. All right, let's get into it. So this is the Cold Steel Oyabun. And I'm probably saying it wrong, but Cold Steel is just going to have to deal with it. Here it is, opened up. It's got a blade length of, what, 3.5 inches? Just under, unless, well, I count cutting, not this little extra little bit. But yeah, so they have the new logo on here. Let me know if you like the new logo compared to the old logo. I'm still not decided. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. But this is 4034 stainless steel, and it's pretty thick. You get a good chunk of it, which I think that's one thing Cold Steel's known for, is just handing you a ton of metal. To get off to a start, this thing costs $60. And I honestly think it's better to spend a little bit more money and get something else. This is a cool knife. It is. But it's got some things I don't like about it. One thing I do like about it is it has this little extra safety feature. So the liner lock won't close on you. It gives it a little strength. I think it'd be cooler if they gave you that triad lock. I'm a huge fan of the triad lock. And they should just stick it on everything. But they can't, and I understand. But yeah, so I'll just get to the main thing I don't like about it. I don't like this liner lock. I think it looks really, I don't know, just based off looks. It looks lazy. Most liner locks you see, it's a piece of metal, and when the knife opens, the whole thing pivots. It just goes chink, and then your stuff is locked in. This is straight, and then it just kind of bends over, almost like there's too much metal, and they crammed it in there, and now it's just bending right there. And I know it's like their new leaf spring, whatever, I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's lazy, and when it's closed, you can just see it bulging, and it kind of just sits right in there. I mean, to give you a comparison, here's a cheap knife I just bought. And you can see the liner lock pivots exactly how it's supposed to. The whole thing. It's not bent, it's just a straight piece of metal, and it locks it in there. But this one, I don't know. For some reason, I just don't like that. Now, I mean, let's cut it. It's cold steel, so I mean it's gonna be sharp. This is like a card stock. Like it's the Hulk in reverse. Green pants, purple skin. Sharp, I guess. But I mean, you kind of expect that from Cold Steel. They're one of the best out-the-box, factory-sharpened knives out there. The other thing I don't like is this pocket clip. It's huge. There's no need for this. They could have put like a nice little slim one on there. I mean, look at this Recon here. Nice and slim profile. It just goes right with it. It looks really good. And then here you just got like a chunk of metal. By the way, here's what I suggest you buy instead. Get yourself a nice Recon 1. This thing cost 80 bucks, so $20 more. You get S35, beefier. You get the triad lock. It's more comfortable. The old logo, so you can compare, by the way. Let's see. Whoops. Got ourselves a situation. Oh, now we're fixed. We're all good. No situation. So there's the two logos. You can let me know which one you like. I'm still not decided. They're both kind of cool in their own little way. But yeah, for 20 bucks more, I mean, I got this for 80. They range 80 to like 100. Some people are even buying them for 120. I wouldn't. Wait till they're 80 to 100. You get more knife, stronger knife, better knife, triad lock. All right, let's talk about the knife though. So this is a plastic bolster and whatever this is called. I forgot all of a sudden. And this is a rubberized handle. I think it's griv-ex. So you got griv-ex and griv-ex. And the handle feels pretty good. It's nice and big. But that leads me to my other problem. The handle to blade ratio, I feel like, is off. This is a huge handle, and the blade just seems so small in comparison. And I don't know why. It's thin, and it just seems so small compared to the handle. You get this giant handle, and then, you know, it's long enough, 3.5, but I just feel like it could be, again, with that Recon. You just get more blade. And the handles are about the same length, but this just looks better, and this is a tank. But I mean, the blade shape is cool. I like the blade shape on this. You got like a nice little belly on here for slicing, as we saw. You could win $1 million. Not today. But there just needs to be more of it. I'm getting my fingerprints all over it. And the tanto is also very small. Again, Recon 1, you get just way more. Maybe that's my problem though. Maybe I'm just spending too much time comparing this to this. You know what? You just go to bed there, Recon 1. You just stay over there. But even still, that liner lock right there, I don't like it. Now there is an upgraded version. So this was 60. And honestly, for the materials, I don't know if that's even worth it. But they have an upgraded one that's $255, and it's aluminum with G10, and it's got Lynn Thompson's name on there. And it looks cool. I mean, it's silver with black. It's shiny. It's probably not worth $250. But I think the only thing going for this one is, I mean, it slices. It's got the cool lock. I believe this lock was introduced on the Crawford, which I have. It's a cool idea for liner locks, because people are like, liner locks are unsafe. And it's a valid concern, because they have failed. So you have this extra little lock here to keep it in place. And you can see how it works. There's a little piece of metal that slides under the liner. And right there, it goes into like a little space. And the liner is able to close around it. Kind of like a little puzzle. And then it closes. But then, when you open it, you can just slide this up. And you see that little piece of metal go up there. and it goes under the lock. So you have the liner lock in this piece of metal. Well, let's see how I don't know. But it just slides under when it's engaged, and so the lock can't close. And then it just kind of slides out and then open and close. So it's a cool little design. But I don't know. If you are eyeballing this and you like the way it looks, get it. Because ultimately your eyes are drawn. That's what gets your attention to a knife to begin with, the way it looks. And that's how I ended up with this. I saw it and I was like, cool. But then I got it and I was like, slightly less cool. I mean, will I carry this every day? No. Will I use it? Not as much as the other stuff. Does that liner lock bug me? Absolutely. Do I like the safety? Yes. Do I like the way it feels? Yeah. And there's no hot spots. Even this gigantic pocket clip feels pretty good. I wish they went with something slimmer. The clip is not reversible. That's where it's at, right side. And I don't know. I wish you got a bigger blade to go with this handle. And you don't even really get that much Tonto edge compared to like that Recon 1. It's just, this is like a little kid and this is like a muscle man. I'm here to do some jobs. And I'm here to play. So, I don't know. This was kind of a little review of the Oyabun. It looks cool. And some people are blaming GSM for this, but this is a pre-GSM design. So this is cold steel. Also, the action's not really that great. You kind of have to really force it. And I oiled this. Every knife I get, I oil. I like to keep them smooth. I don't know. I am just not that impressed with it. I don't like the way that looks. It just bulges out, then goes in. I don't know. They could have done something better. Taken this blade and done something different with all of this. But I mean, if you're looking for something else, go, look at Cold Steel's Master Tonto series and all those. I mean, they're fixed blades, but you get like the same blade. But then you don't have to deal with this. From here up is pretty good. I just wish it was bigger. And from here down, I like this, and that's about it. You got a lanyard hole. I think these are running on washers too, not ball bearings. So if you like ball bearings, it's not here. I don't know. There's just not much else to say. It's not my favorite. This is one of them. I would say take the money you have for this, get just a little bit more, and then buy this. And there's different options for this. This is the only style you get. That or the $255 one. This you can get, the straight edge blade. You can get half serrated, half this, full serrated. And then there's even drop point style. But I mean, I like the Tonto. I use this to scrape things. This is gonna take much longer because it's bigger. But I don't know, I'm kind of just dragging on now. So anyway, Cold Steel Oyabun, it's okay. If you have one, let me know how you like it. I mean, this is just one guy's opinion off in his own little corner of the internet. You might love it. And I would appreciate it if you told me why you loved it. Maybe you could change my mind. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a point here that has been made, and then it just didn't go into my brain. So, just let me know what you think. And that should about do it. So, thank you very much, and I'll catch you next time.